distance between each vault. You don't want to just vault the shack window 3 times for no reason. You want to increase the time between each vault. So you want to go around the back of shack. Just keep in mind, smart killers are going to try to force you to vault the window at a bad time by walking in through doorway 1 a little bit and then walking back out as soon as they see you walk into the vault. You want to kind of wait to force the killer to enter the shack a little bit so that they don't get so much free distance on you. This skill is going to come up again and again in every loop that we talk about. But against projectile killers and some dashing killers, going in doorway 1 is bad. That's because from doorway 1 to the window is a long straight line where they have time to shoot you. Against these killers, it's better to stay outside the shack and just vault the window from the outside in. You can fast vault or medium vault, it doesn't really matter. This normally is pretty risky because killers can double back on you, but in this case, the distance from the corner to the window is much smaller, so they have less time to line up a shot. This concept is very important and will show itself again in many other loops. The short wall is very similar to shack, where you have this window that you want to vault from the inside. But because the walls are so short, you need to really incentivize the killer to enter the tile with you so that you can kind of zone them. You can do that by turning this corner a little bit extra to make them think you're not even interested in the window. Just like shack, the killer might go back and go outside, in which case you just go to the right, or the killer might go inside, in which case you go to the left. There's 2 really important mind games to know about. First is when you vault this window and turn right, you need to watch to make sure the killer isn't cutting you off through the tile. But even then, once you leave this window, you can use things like heartbeat reading, watching for the red stain around the corner, or just listening for sounds that the killer makes to again check if they're coming through the center. Similarly, the killer might not follow you through the pallet when you're going to the window. They might bait like they're going to and then cut you off through the center, in which case you just go outside and around the edge of the loop. Watch your check spots, listen for your heartbeats, listen for your killer sounds. Be patient. You don't need to take distance all the time. Sometimes you give up a little bit of distance for free to make sure you're safe. The long wall gym is exactly like the short wall, except the placement of the resources changed. Again, you want to vault from the inside and then reset your window vault as safe as you can. The problem with this tile is if the killer is approaching from a parallel angle to the wall, then you're really unsafe. This bottom wall has basically nothing to double back around. And even though this top wall is pretty long, the